everybody, thanks for tuning in to Spaz 24/7. Tanya and I just went down to the Magic Kingdom, Disney World Resorts, for a quick little getaway, partly to experience the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and the Food and Wine Festival over at Epcot. However, before we went down the trip, we did have one little thing, and that is we became annual pass holders again. So we'll be going down to Disney some more.
Yeah, before anybody asks, we'll be going to Disney again. A lot.
Yeah, a few more times.
Oh, by the way, this is the I haven't put makeup on all day look, and I'd rather be watching Dancing with the Stars, but I love this guy look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Now, our first thing was also a free thing that we got. So this is going to be a haul video. We're going to talk about all things that we brought back, whether it be free, cost things, stuff like that. I'll talk about pricing and stuff, so you have that if you're going down.
$14.99.
$14.99. We watch a lot of British people do hauls, so we just enjoy watching them because they talk about either just the accents and the whole 9 yards. But first thing we stayed at the Caribbean Beach Club, and since it's under construction, they're building that new DVC Riviera hotel there, and the gondola stuff and all that other things, and plus they're still working on I think the food court area and stuff. They gave us some nice pins and this nice little thing that said, hey, sorry, we're doing some construction. As you can see, little Donald and Goofy Caribbean Beach Club pin, so that's really cool of them to do that. So that's really nice for Disney to give us some free stuff. We're going to start off with the party, the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It's the reason we went down.
Yep.
We absolutely love this party. If you're going to pick a party to go to,
yeah, Halloween is fun.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I'm going to have a vlog that's going to be going up about the party. It's going to be 5 reasons to go to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. But it is one of the best parties that we've gone to. Now, there's a couple parties we haven't gone to that we might have to look out to in January. They're doing the midnight.
Christmas. What
we did Christmas. They do the midnight in the park. Thing.
Oh,
and so
yeah,
there's a couple of things that we might be doing here in the future, but we haven't done yet. But we're gonna start off with the party. Now, before we left, I went on Amazon. I know this wasn't a Disney, at the park thing, but I want to be Mike Wazowski from Monsters University, and I had these green shorts, and I ordered the Uzma Kappa T-shirt. So then all I needed.
And then he stalked the mailbox for like 2 days.
All I wanted to do was be able to be my Mike Wazowski from the movie, and then the only thing that I needed to do was to get my Monsters University hat, and then I had my costume. But the shirt never came in, so I just had to wear a regular, just plain green T-shirt. I still bought the hat, but
and of course, when we got back, guess what was in the mailbox?
The T-shirt was in the mailbox. But I got my T-shirt now, got my hat. We're going back down in November. So I guess I'll Disney bound at that point and see how many comments I get. So that was the first purchase that I made, which was that Monsters University hat. I love it. It's a great looking hat. Fits comfortable. I believe it was $21.99. So if you're going to the park and you want one of those hats. Tanya's first purchase was some ears, though.
Yeah. So he got the hat. I got these ears. Now, they did have Belle, like her stuff and like her sequins and like her picture. But for some reason, and I've never had ears do this ever, it was literally sweltering hot this day. Like, just sweltering hot. And by the end of the day, it had peeled off. And I was like so disappointed. Well, it lifted, and then I just like touched it and it all came off while he went to ride a ride. So he came back and I was just like, I should totally take him back, but I decided not to.
She didn't like the
I didn't really like it anyway.
Teary part of the ears anyway.
Yeah,
so,
it looked kind of cheap and cheesy. Yeah. But and then later I had these on. I've continued to wear them, and a girl called me Pooh Bear. I was like, no.
She was supposed to be Elena of Avalar.
Yeah.
And
not Pooh Bear.
And
I could see that.
She was wearing
now.
that red shirt and look with those ears, look Pooh Bear.
Yeah.
However, we're gonna get to how she's gonna spice these ears up here in a couple of minutes.
Do it yourself. Actually, that's not true. I'm gonna ask someone to do something for me.
Yeah, but we'll get back to that here in a minute. Now, the next big purchases we made, we knew we wanted to do this because we saw this when we were at Disneyland, but there we didn't get our pass holder discount, so we wanted to wait until we got to the Magic Kingdom. So you want to reach over. And this is going to be some ornaments.
You open some and I'll open some.
Okay.
We'll be here all night.
Well,
I wanted these so bad. This is the only thing I actually wanted from Disney in forever and ever. Because Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday.
So, I'll go first. It's the set we really wanted was from the Haunted Mansion. This is the Hatbox Ghost. Again, all these ornaments were $21.99. Madame Leota.
Yeah,
now, this is really cool, guys, because Madame Leota lights up.
Yeah.
So get a little closer here.
Sorry.
Look at that. How cool is that?
Super cute.
Super cool. Now we have a couple more of these to go. There you go.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You need to
Here,
open
switch.
it.
We'll switch. We had. I've got an ornament for myself.
So last in the Haunted Mansion is
the bride.
Yeah, the bride.
The Hatchet Bride there. Now Disney was running a special. They were $21.99 a piece. However, if you bought 3, they were $55 each. So that was a good deal.
But I'm super excited because I bought like a black Halloween tree to put them on.
Yeah.
They're gonna be
So we're gonna have our own little Halloween tree this year.
Yeah.
And we'll share some of those photos on. You'll share that on your Instagram.
Probably. Yeah.
And your Instagram is.
Oh, Miss Priss 223.
Miss Priss.
It's MISPRISS 223.
Right. And mine is GSO Spaz. So if you want to check out any of the stuff that I'll be posting up there from our Disney trip. And I wanted, yes, the redhead ornament.
So he has a thing for redheads.
No.
And yes, you do. Merida, and now this.
No. Okay. So on Pirates of the Caribbean, they're going to be doing away with the redhead. They're going to be taking that scene out off the ride.
Which is true. You want to get something.
I wanted to have something that was a piece of that ride. That's, once that they take this off, you're not going to find this ornament, but it's still available on the Shop Disney app right now. So if you're like really wanting it, you can definitely go onto that Shop Disney app right now and get this. But I have a feeling come Christmas, they're going to sell out of these ornaments, and they're not going to do anything else with the redhead because they're going to take it off the ride, and they'll probably create a new, because she's supposed to become like a pirate. So stay tuned, because the next redhead is not going to look like the iconic redhead from the ride. But that's why I got this. So and that was $21.99 as well. And we had pass holder discounts, so I think the whole lot with tax and everything came to $65, which is a great deal.
Was that all we got, or besides this?
That was all the. So I will tell you, I have a problem when it comes to coming to the park. I collect the popcorn buckets and the souvenir
He has
steins.
a problem collecting the buckets, and I have a problem because I want the popcorn.
Yeah. So we ended up getting 2 popcorn buckets at the party.
He came back with 2. We were only supposed to get this one, right?
Yeah, we had a plan to get this one because Tanya loved how cute it was to put it, kind of decorate with it. And then it opens up from the front here.
Maybe.
Right there. Opens up from the front. That's where all the popcorn was.
It actually is like the perfect popcorn bucket.
Yeah, perfect popcorn bucket, but also cute for candy. Little decoration around the house for Halloween. So that's why we got this. Now, it's a Halloween, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party exclusive. You have to be in the park during the party to get this. So that's part of the reason why we grabbed it, why we did. I believe it's $13.99, and you get the popcorn. And the good news is, if you want to refill it, it's only $1.50
That actually is the one good thing. Like, if you're staying for like a week, you can get the popcorn buckets and take it all around to all the different parks and get it filled.
Yeah, so now, I went overboard only because they also had another exclusive, and that was Oogie Boogie.
Completely overboard.
I mean, come on, look at, where else you gonna get, there's not a lot of Oogie Boogie stuff.
It's not even a practical popcorn.
It's not a practical popcorn bucket, but it's gonna look cool on my shelf.
We saw Danny coming, and we knew he would buy this if we made it.
Yes, and this again was $13.99. Again, if you wanted to get a refill during your stay, it's $1.50. But not practical to carry Oogie Boogie around besides that one night. I'm not carrying this into Epcot with me or any of those other parks. So yeah, Disney, you got me. But Oogie Boogie also glows in the dark. So
I haven't even seen that yet.
Yeah, no, because you weren't paying attention. You just went straight to bed. Of course, we did walk like 20,000 steps in 10 miles. So there was that. Then there came the other thing that we got while we were at the party. I'm a little bit of a pin nerd. So we did get some, we got some Disney pins. So I'm going to share these pins with you. The first pin we got was the party pin. So there it is, Mickey kind of doing his vampire stuff.
He doesn't do anything?
No, it doesn't do anything. But this is $15. I think it came to like $13 with your annual pass holder discount. So we have that one. Then you can only buy 2 pins per person. So I had actually used Tanya to help in the buying of the pins. Now you can buy a pin set.
I assisted him in his pin addiction.
Yeah, you can buy a pin set. That's allowed. But when it comes to buying individual pins, you're only allowed 2 at a time. So one of the ones that I got that she wasn't too thrilled about was Captain Hook. I think she wanted me to get either Ursula.
Ursula or...
But it opens up, and I'm going to get a little bit closer, and you can kind of see the skull and crossbones there, and then the crocodile. So this is kind of a really cool interactive pin. And then you can show the next one. Yeah.
This was one that I kind of sort of wanted,
Yeah.
This
is cute. The Evil Queen.
And she opens up.
Yeah, and it reveals the... you can turn a little bit. It reveals
the
the apple.
apple. Like, it's he's
Sorry, the
beaming.
lighting.
Yeah, there you can see him.
And then Snow White and the witch.
He's
so, really cool pins. These were actually, again, $16. So
$16.99.
No, it's $15.99. And then I also got the pass holder exclusive pin, which is Hades. And if you open Hades up, you get to there you go. There's this little Thunderbolt and the guys right there. So really cool pin.
But also, did you mention we get 20% off of everything?
Yeah, we did. I didn't end up spending a ton because we do get a lot of pass holder discounts. But
things do add up really quickly. However, with that 20% off, it is like, wow, $4 off. Wow, thanks.
Yeah.
Like,
you start going, oh, all right, and so at the end of the day, you spent a lot of money, but you didn't spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the big thing that you can haul at the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party
The reason I can't lose any weight around him.
Oh, hold on. Before I do that, another one of the exclusive things that you can get at the party. This is free. If you are fans of the Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, at the party, they have an exclusive card just for the party. This has the bears from... why am I drawing a blank? The Country Bears.
Yeah,
the Country Bears right there. So this is exclusive to the party.
I have my mother ears out listening.
Yeah, the dog's barking.
Right.
So you can only get this at the party, and you got to get there somewhat between the hours of 7 and before midnight, because they close down the firehouse, and that's where you pick up your Source of Magic Kingdom card in the park. If you're gonna play.
A sad day.
Yeah, I was like, oh no! We waited too late, and luckily they were still. My
8-year-old was like gonna be devastated.
They were still giving these out because I remember at the Christmas party, or the Halloween party the year before that we went, I didn't get there in time. It was like 11:45, and they already gave out all the cards for the night. So if you're gonna go to the party and you play Sorcerers of Magic Kingdom, which is a fun game in the park, Tanya and I enjoy playing it, especially when it's like, hey, let's kill a little bit of time. We go and play for a little bit before fast passes. We're killing time. Like, hey, you got 45 minutes before dinner. You don't really want to get in line for a ride. So you play a little Sorcerer's Magic Kingdom around the park. So this is a fun thing to do. And, of course, the big haul from the party, and that is candy. Lots and lots.
And we didn't even try hard to get a lot. I think we give up because it's like, seriously, you could just keep going for hours and hours through lines that are like 2 seconds long, and somebody hands you handfuls of candy. It's stupid.
Good stuff. It's Mars and
we could give kids candy and
Lifesaver gummies and Skittles and Starburst.
People come with their huge, like, I mean, they come to get their loot.
Yeah, there's people who would just go pretzel M&Ms. I mean, again, you got really good candy. We're going to actually give some of this candy out during Halloween and to some kids that we know because we're not going to eat all this candy.
Ava's camping.
Yeah.
London.
Yeah. London. Some other kids, Paisley. Yeah.
Y'all can look forward to some candy.
You're all going to get some candy. That's our haul portion of the video from the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Now it's time to get into the Epcot Food and Wine Festival 2017. Another reason to go during this time of year to Walt Disney World resorts. This part is awesome. Absolutely love going around to all the extra kiosks of the countries, from some added countries like Spain and Brazil and the islands of the Caribbean, and they have special newer kiosks that are dedicated to fresh food, arts and eats and chocolate studios and all this other stuff that you can't get at the park any other time of year except for during Food and Wine. So again, one of the things I had to get because I really liked it, I saw some people wearing it, I'm going to don it now, is this, actually I donned it too soon, let me just do this here so you guys can see a nice little close up. It is a hat from the Food and Wine Festival. It kind of has that stuff right here on the side, and really cool underneath the brim as well, has all the countries from around the showcase. So really cool hat, and doesn't hurt that it's Carolina blue. Gotta like that. Gotta like when it's Carolina blue. So the other thing that that we also got, because we are annual pass holders, last year they really upped it and had these really nice glasses, but you had to come in the park 3 times to get the glasses and stuff. But I guess those people out in Disneyland ruin everything for the people in Disney World, because they get whatever, anything they get, they're excited about, and then Disney thinks that people at Disney World are going to be just as excited about it. So we get buttons this year. So we went from really nice glasses to a button that says we're a pass holder.
However, when we wore these buttons, we did get a few upgrades.
Yeah, got some perks. People noticed that we were pass holders, and so they did. Yeah. They were a little bit nicer.
Yep.
And the other thing that they're doing, and especially at around the a couple of the kiosks that are around, like specialty food like fire.
And we forgot to go get the rest of them.
Yeah, we didn't do the rest of them because you got to make a purchase at that kiosk to get these. But there's special little AP buttons that you can collect. I believe there's 8 of them. But you have to make purchases from those kiosks to get these little ones.
And we should have started that to begin with.
To begin with, we should have went around and started doing that.
Because we had already eaten so much, we were like, no.
This one here is from the the Light Lab, where they have the Glow Nuts, as well as there was a cotton candy tonic drink that was cool to actually watch them make, but tasted not
like
so good.
Sugar water.
Yeah, just sugary water. And then we also had a cocktail as well that had the Bobos in it. Yeah. She doesn't like Bobos, so it was an okay experience. The donut was fresh. It was really cool. It was just a regular donut with white icing, but under black light it looked purple. Yeah. But all in all, that area.
You had me at Glow Nut.
Yeah, you had me at Glow Nut. It's really cool. It's already up on my Instagram page if you want to check that out. And again, that's GSO Spaz if you want to check that out. Now, the other thing that you can do when you get there at the Food and Wine is they have these little pamphlets that you grab. These are all free. And what you can do is while you go to certain of the kiosks, they have stickers in here, and then in the passport section, because I think I only did one of them because I was running around, So it tells you what each area has, and then once you've eaten something or done something there, you can then put your sticker to know that you have experienced it. So really cool. Kind of let you know what each one of the kiosks have. So if you want to take a minute earlier in the day and kind of create a plan, I scoped out online what each kiosk had ahead of time. This way I could kind of create a budget for the party. But definitely encourage picking one of these up if you're going to the Food and Wine Festival. Just kind of know what you're looking for. The other thing that we did right off the bat, somewhat, was really hold those for a second. No, he'll be fine. Co is barking. I'm gonna show this quick because I don't want it to be a cheat to you. The hide and squeak, Remy's hide and squeak. They hide little Remy statues around the world showcase. They're not very big. They're hard to find.
They're super hard to find.
But they give you a sheet with stickers on it, and when you find it, you just mark it where the country is on your little thing. Once you've completed it, you take it to one of the areas. They stamp that you've completed it. And then this year you get to pick from, I think there's 4 different keychains.
Well, I almost call these like backpack hangers.
Yeah.
They're not really keychains. Not really. Sorry.
Yeah. So we got some keychains to put on our, or whatever they are, put on our backpacks.
For Danny to keep in his office.
Or, no, I'm going to put on my park bag. So I really like this one. I like the Remy with the spoon.
Or your backpack.
Yeah. It's going to go on my... There, Remy with the spoon. He's gonna go on my park bag, so when I carry it around, just another thing to know that we went to Food and Wine Festival. And then the last thing, well, next to last thing I got while I was there was this really awesome. Bailey, hold on 1 second, Bailey. Is that this really awesome Brews Around the World shirt? Of course, that's one of the things that you do. Is do a lot of drinking around the world.
I almost wish it wasn't red for you because you're just not a big red wearer, but I like this shirt a lot.
And then I like that they have each one of the countries, and they have like special glasses, like Germany's a boot and stuff like that. So this shirt right here was $29.99. $29.99. And I think with our pass holder discount, it was more like $24. And the hat was $24.99. I think it was ended up like $21 when everything was said and done. And then the last day, we just went over to Disney Springs to do some shopping, have lunch, and then we hopped in the car and drove 9.5 hours back to North Carolina.
But we walked in to the home store, right?
Yeah, D-Living.
Yeah.
D-Living over at Disney Springs. They always change it out by season. Always has new things in there. And let me just tell you, every time we go in there, there's always like 3 or 4 things that we want to buy. Because it's just the way it's displayed there. It's the same stuff you can probably find in World of Disney and in the parks, but for some reason, it's a lot easier to find stuff. It's not always home. But this time it happened to have a lot more apparel in it than home.
But so I had just said to him that I was upset that they don't have jasmine ears at the parks.
Yep.
Like I feel like jasmine gets, like low man on the totem pole. So we walk in and they have these cute little bow things, and you literally clip it on to ears that they want you to buy that are just black ears. But I was like, oh no, I have the perfect ears for these. So I just need to have someone sew me a little
pocket so you can just slide it in.
You just slip it on there, and then I can have Jasmine ears, and I'm so happy about that because I love her. I love Jasmine.
Yeah, those are really cool.
There's a little magic carpet. It's so cute, and it has the little sequin thingy here, and it's just very Tanya Jasmine. Yeah.
So the other thing that they have with those bows, they had like the Queen of Hearts, they had Cinderella, they had Belle.
They weren't all that cute, honestly. Queen of Hearts was cute, this was cute, and maybe one other.
What your opinion of cute is, other women might really love those bows.
Okay.
Anyway, the fact is that there's other bows of other characters that you can get as well. Those were $16.99 for the bow, so just know that I think the ears as well were another $16. So if you're buying the special ears that they can kind of make up interchangeable bows, just know that at times it's going to probably cost you $32, $34. So, and the last thing that she went to was her favorite, one of her favorite stores.
Basin is like the best ever.
Bailey is barking up a storm right now, so we
was gonna
apologize.
be the bad kid.
I know we thought Ko was gonna be the bad one, but Bailey's just a little jealous that she's not with us right now.
So at Basin, basically everything is, you know, very good for you. It's not made with bad products. It's made with all natural stuff. And so one of the things that I wanted to try that we actually heard from another, like a Disney vlogger, was the coffee. It's like a coffee face scrub stuff or whatever, but it has legit coffee in it, so it's supposed to wake your face up, and you know, I'm getting older, so it's harder for me to wake my face up every day. So I was like, I totally need to try that. So I'll let you know how that goes.
Yeah. So thanks to Disney at Heart for
for
letting us know. So if you're watching Disney at Heart, thank you.
Yeah. And then I also got the face lotion, which I didn't know they had face lotion. So they had 4 of them, but I got the dry to normal one because the oily one is a little too oily. But it's really thin, so I actually put mine in the fridge to make it colder and come out a little bit more consistent. But so far I like it a lot, and it hasn't broken my face out or anything, so that's good. That's always a big issue. But yeah, it's and it smells really good. You know what's weird is it actually smells like my favorite perfume from there. That little perfume, solid perfume that I have called Lovely. But yeah.
And then the last thing I got was just kind of, we're starting to collect a lot of Magic Bands, and I just thought this is new kind of way to, in the Magic Band 2.0, which is a keychain. They have different keychains, different lanyards, stuff like that. So I just kind of took the puck that's in the middle of one of our Magic Bands and put it in here. So now either if I want to bring this apart and just clip it on my bag, or I'm probably gonna put it on a keychain for right now and drive around with it in my car and stuff. But
I think that's my cue to go.
That's your cue to go. Tanya's gonna go let the dogs out. I'm gonna wrap up everything with you guys. But yeah, this is really cool that they now allow you to kind of switch out the pucks in the Magic Bands. You can change the colors, so you can wear a green Magic Band with maybe a red center, or whatever you want to do. So that's pretty cool. But this was $12.99 for the keychain. It also came with a screwdriver and extra screws. So if you're looking for, hey, another way to use your Magic Band in the house, or in the other than just at the park, you can use keychains and stuff like that. But guys, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel to get some Disney vlogs in, or other daily things that I do, you just kind of click that little red subscribe button. Thanks so much for tuning in. Does anybody have any questions now that I can kind of look up close on the screen and see the comments? I saw a couple of comments before, just they pop up so fast. And we just wanted to be able to get through all the products. No? Okay. Well, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. And as I end all my vlogs, spaz out.